welcome back to my channel. I'm Ember. Today we're going to do a general reading for your sign. It's timeless, so you can watch it at any time. So when I was doing the pre-shuffle for you guys, I was seeing a lot of growth and expansion, a lot of transformation, and a lot of facing your fears. And I feel like your soul is being called to a higher understanding. Your soul is being called to evolve, is what I'm hearing. And I feel like it's been probably very painful, but I just want to talk about, like, I feel just this massive expansion happening with you guys and a call to grow and expand your horizons, expand your relationships, expand yourself. There's just this strong call from, I feel like it's Jupiter energy. Like there's just a strong call for you guys to transform in a major way. And you may be feeling that energy, you may be feeling that transformation. So I just want to talk about that first. So what else do we have for Virgo? I'm going to pull oracle cards and then tarot cards. Perfection. This is what I'm feeling from this card. I always feel like this is about breathing life into yourself in a brand new way. Breathing life into the situations and your people in a brand new way. Maybe gaining a better support system is what I'm feeling. We've got impartiality. What else, Spirit? I think this is you balancing, getting back to neutral, getting back to being balanced in yourself. And in a new balance, I'm hearing a new balanced way for yourself. We've got impasse and we've got vanity. So I feel like you guys have been really working on yourselves and your ego in some way. It's almost like I see a strong change from a strong, like I see a crossroads with this impasse, right? And you have one crossroads going to vanity and you have one crossroads going to impartiality. And I think what you may have done in the past is go towards vanity, but what I'm seeing for your transformation is this strong sense of like wanting to move into neutrality, wanting to move into a space of not having your ego be so strong, like looking into loving yourself in a new way, breathing life into better things. I just feel like there's a deep soul calling for you guys to be more full, to be more authentic, to step into your authenticity, to not be as concerned with other people or what they think or how they're thinking, or you know what I mean? And I just feel like you're building a different type of support group, or wanting to build a different type of support group for yourself. And or what cards I want, there they are. And wanting to just build better is what I'm hearing. Some of you could be in a relationship right now. There's something I'm getting about that, but I want to see what else there is. Cornucopia, yeah. This is you seeking your light. This is, gosh, I love this card. It's so beautiful. There's something about this butterfly too. It's like you're seeking light. Look at this. So it's like I see her. Well, of course you can't see it because of my face. There's this breathing of light, this yellow, right? She's breathing out of her mouth, and it's like breathing life into your sun, going after what makes you feel warm, going after, maybe you're finding that you're attracted to different types of connections than you were previously. Maybe you're feeling that you're attracted to different types of situations, different types of friendships, maybe even a work situation. There's something about you changing at such a fundamental level that it's like you're getting closer to your core self. There's something about you letting go of your ego and getting connected to your core self and breathing life into different things that you may have always wanted but never let yourself have. There's something about letting go of your ego and the control you had over yourself to keep yourself safe and actually moving into something you want better. This is interesting. So we have the patience card, and it's always on our solar plexus. So I think that what this is about is you having patience with yourself while you go through this process. It's like, there's also something about having patience for the right relationship, something about that too. But what I'm finding, or what I'm feeling, is that you're having a strong sense. I feel like Virgos are very patient anyways, but maybe you're cultivating a different type of patience for yourself that you didn't have before in the process of what you're going through and seeing it differently. I feel like your perception has changed about yourself. You're valuing yourself more. You're trying to not be so critical on yourself. I hear that. And you're trying to have patience with yourself and feel your feelings in a different way. Maybe you're trying to get out, break free, be more brave, take more risks. There's something about your fire energy being born and moving into like your passion and what makes you feel alive. We've got woman holding a heart. Okay, that's what I was thinking about this relationship. So what's this woman holding a heart about, Spirit? I know we'll get more into it in the tarot, but I just want to see what this is about. Attachment. So there's something here about having a relationship that you don't really want to be attached to, but you feel like you're obligated in some way is what I'm hearing. There's something about someone holding a heart, or you feel like I just feel obligated to this person in some way. And there is an attachment here for some reason. There's some attachment here. It could be a spouse. It could be somebody that you have a child with is what I'm hearing. That's very, very specific. So it's not going to be for all of you. But there's something about having an attachment to a person that's like a soul. It doesn't have to be a soulmate, but like a relationship, right? Like a romantic relationship, a romantic partnership. And having an attachment and there's a want to let it go, but you feel obligated and stuck in it in some way. And maybe this patience card is about having the patience to do what you need to do with this situation, clear the situation out so that you can breathe more life into the light, your hopes, your desires, and your dreams. Because I feel like you're wanting to let this go, but you feel like you're stuck. You feel like you can't. You feel like for some reason, like there's like sorry, the camera moved. Some reason there's like there's a holding back that's happening, I'm hearing. Yeah, broken heart. Okay. This is causing you pain. This relationship. There's a relationship there that's causing you pain. And you're really, really, really wanting to move forward. I don't know if I should get another card. I usually don't, but I really want to get another one for some reason. Indecision. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I feel like you guys are in a relationship. You're feeling very indecisive. You feel obligated to this person in some way, shape, or form. It's causing you to have a broken heart. You're really wanting to breathe life into yourself and to have better relationships. There's something here about figuring out how to show up for this person in the way that you feel like they need or you feel obligated to. Like it's like, how can you show up and be obligated to this person, but also if you want to leave, how can you leave too? How can you do both? There's something about holding both of these things. It's like, how can you provide if you're like a provider, or how can you show up emotionally but have boundaries and move forward? There's something about having a relationship with someone where you can still show up and be in a relationship, but not be together. There's something about remaining friends. There's something about making sure that you fulfill your obligations to this person, but you don't recognizing that you don't have to stay with them like in a romantic partnership to do so. There's something about that's very, very specific. It's very interesting, but it's causing you to feel held back, stuck, stagnant, and I just feel a strong sense of like wanting to move forward, wanting to move on, but not being able to. So it's just having compassion for the fact that you're going through that. That's very difficult. Feeling obligated to someone and not wanting to be with them, but also not wanting to leave, and like the indecision of that's very confusing. And I feel like you're working through that confusion. And I think what's giving you hope is this card, this cornucopia card. And I think you're handling it very well, and you're giving yourself a lot more patience in this situation, and maybe giving this other person patience too. And you feel like it's deserved, or you feel like you need to for some reason. So there's something about continue breathing life and having hope for the things that you want. Find a way to keep moving through this indecision. Indecision will not last forever. If you want to get out of being indecisive, you will. It's just going to take some time. It's a process. It takes time, right? So it's like, how can you continue to have patience for yourself like you already are with this person, with yourself? How can you remain true to yourself and give the obligation that you need to give, or fulfill your obligations? And how can you also find a way to move forward if you want to move forward, or move into like other things that make your soul feel happy? Okay, what do we got, Spirit? This is very interesting, guys. Yeah, there's that Queen of Wands. I feel like you're not this Queen of Wands. This is somebody else. It doesn't have to be feminine. It could be masculine. It doesn't matter. There's something about this person. I don't know. Hold on. Wow, interesting. This is really interesting. We have Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands. What I'm feeling here is that these are not the same people, and they're not you. Wow, that's very interesting. Okay. Okay. What else, Spirit? I don't know if I should separate these. Movement. Just give me a second. I'm trying to think about how I'm going to handle this. I'm like, how do I do this? I have not done this in a reading yet. What else, Spirit? Yeah, okay. So it's interesting, right? We got 2 8s. This is really interesting, okay? So I feel like you're with somebody. You are wanting to walk away from them. You're wanting to have movement into this other person. That's what I'm feeling. This light is this other person that you're seeing. this hope is like, this is who you want to be with, but you're with someone else because of an obligation, right? And you're looking about like, how do I walk away? Again, how do I walk away? How do I figure out what I want? How do I walk away? And look, there's no judgment here. You could just, this person, you don't have to even be with this person. You could be with this person and like, they could be a friend and you could have desire for them. There's nothing wrong with that, right? So it's like, there's no judgment here. Whatever your situation is, it doesn't matter. It's just, I'm just reading the energies. So we have 2 8s. I think this is so interesting. We have 2 queens and 2 8s. So you're wanting to walk away from a relationship, but you're feeling obligated in some way. But you're also feeling indecisive about doing that because of this obligation and not wanting to like leave them behind or like not be honorable is what I'm hearing. Not have integrity. You want to have honor, you want to have integrity in this situation with this person. But you're also wanting to move forward, and the way that you're getting through this is having hope for this Queen of Cups. Maybe it's, okay, so the difference between these 2 people, one person is very fiery, very passionate, very intense is what I'm hearing. Like kind of like Scorpio energy is kind of what I'm hearing. It doesn't have to be a Scorpio, by the way. And there's this other person who's very watery, flowy, very warm, very nurturing. And so that's kind of the difference between these 2 energies that I'm seeing. Wow, guys, this is very interesting. I kind of feel like whoever this Queen of Cups is, the person that you are wanting to move towards, they're holding some type of hope for you. They help you get through the day. They help you like keep reaching for the stars is kind of what I'm hearing. Keep reaching for the stars, keep moving towards the light. There's something about them having a beautiful light and like you being very drawn to that light and wanting to move towards them, but feeling very strongly set back because of whatever this obligation is. It's very interesting, guys. This is very interesting. So we have Ace of Cups. We have the World. Hold on. Lame. To cover her up. The World. Saturn energy. Ace of Cups. Hold on. Let me see what else. Okay. So we have 6 of Pentacles. It came out sideways. I'm just noting it. Justice. Libra. What else here? Yeah, there's that. Wow. Like, look, guys. You got a broken heart twice. 3 of Swords. That's 3 of Swords. Page of Wands. And the Death card. Okay. So there's a death that's happening in this indecision. That's what I'm seeing. Scorpio energy. You're having a death in what you've wanted in the past and what you want now, and that's different. There's a death in your perception. There's a death in transformation and a rebirth into something new. And I think you're gaining clarity where you didn't have clarity before. And I think it's like clarity on this broken heart, clarity on the things that have held you back, clarity on what you want in the future, clarity about where you want to be going next, clarity on where have you been giving and where have you been taking and where have they been giving and where have they been taking, and is it equal, right? Is it balanced? You're looking at, was the situation balanced? And I don't feel like it was in some way, or it's not in some way, because there's too many broken hearts here. And then we have the Ace of Cups. I just feel like a strong sense of like wanting something different, desiring something different, and not letting yourself do it because of obligation or something, but that's changing too. There's a changing in, the death cards here. So this is just about everything being transformed. And we do have Saturn here. So I feel like Saturn in Pisces and Pluto in Aquarius is really affecting you. I have a Pluto and Aquarius pick card that's in my videos. You can go check that out. I think it's in my description box too, but I'll link it if not. There's just something strong here about you completely changing. Like, I feel like whatever transformation you just went through is causing you to change what you want and how you want it, changing your desires, actually letting yourself go after what you want, and still being the person that you are, which is honorable and has integrity and fulfills their obligations. It's like you can do both, right? And it's like about letting yourself have what you want, about understanding what you want and taking time, having the patience to keep taking your time and figuring out what you want before you make any moves. And it's like, this is just all about like finding a way to do what you want to do while still remaining true to yourself and being the person that you feel like you are, which you have a very strong integrity and very strong honor. And it's like, continue to transform, continue to be yourself, and continue to have patience with yourself through this process, because you are going through a broken heart because of this. There's a strong sense of grief here. There's a strong sense of like you not wanting to move on because you don't want to cause a broken heart and or have a broken heart and experience that again, because I think a lot of you have two here, you've experienced it before, and I think there's a fear around experiencing it again. And it's like, how can you like have compassion for the fact that you have two broken hearts here? One is from the past and one is from right now, and taking your time. This is all about patience and like continuing to be true to yourself, and also like telling yourself the truth, like being very honest about how you're feeling about this person and how you're feeling about this person. And it's like, how do you get to a place where you're not in this indecision anymore? You are having a death here, but it is a process, so it's going to take some time. So it's, again, having patience. And it's like you're closing out a lot of cycles here. You're closing out cycles that aren't serving you, and you're trying to move into new cycles, and that's huge too. There's a transformation in the cycles that you're wanting to leave behind and healed, and then like moving into something new and better, and like trying to be stronger and having more healing in the newer cycle. You want stronger, better relationships. You want to feel more healed. You want to take chances. You want to go after what you want. You want movement, right? But you have to go through this walking away to get to this point. And it's like, you know that. So I think you're just waiting to feel very strong in what you want to do and figure it out. And it's like, keep figuring it out. You're doing a great job. Just keep going. It's just, this is not finished yet, right? I can feel it's like in the middle of it. So it's like, just keep going. It'll work itself out, because you're going to figure it out, and you will. You're Virgo. Use your beautiful Virgo reflective tendencies to like keep reflecting on this. Keep reflecting on this if you can. Keep it going, because it's like there is a death and transformation happening. Whoa, guys, this is interesting. Okay, Virgo, I am so happy that you were here. Thank you for watching me, and I will see you guys next time.